Okie dokie. Last weekend hosted this exact same matchup. Ravenhelm versus My Eyes. Din versus the Dynasty. We're doing another best of five tonight. Bottom left, GDF, Mr. Eyes. I think I've changed his name. Don't know why it says My Eyes when it should be Mr. But that does the job for me. Versus Ravenhelm top right in the Dynasty green. Blue versus the green. Try to remember that as we go. See where this one goes for a little while. I'm assuming they can't hear what I'm saying, so Mr. I is sending an engineer up to the north from his bottom left position, try and secure one of the TPCs, I'm guessing, unless it's a close one to get an early production. I'm guessing he's going to go further. Raven not well known for trying to do TPC harass. He's also going to just protect his engineers coming in. No one going to the far one with the Merc camps just yet. Is still going this one solo. Have to see if that's going to be for TPC. It looks like it's pathing down towards that over the Merc camps. Dingard protecting, or at least escorting a little bit of knowledge over to his left side TPC. Raven taking the early TPC close to his base for an early power and money hit for the refund. Moving his MCV, which direction are we going? Heading down to the right side expansion. Not opting to go for the new one that a lot of people are going down around this area of the map. That's okay. Extra engineer heading towards the Merc camp. If it's going this direction, don't think he's going to go try and just camp a TPC. MCB moved by Mr. Eyes, creeping up towards this area, looks like to me. Scout just making sure that nothing was coming down. Originally, Eyes does have a little scout coming down, but 1v1, this trooper will win, which is the GDF field scout, and also gets a couple of hits, and might be able to use the speed, which is the advantage of Dynasty, to get away, get back to a bunker, get the free heal for that. And so far it feels like, oh jeez, tempest overloads, all buildings have been used as much as they can without healing, or that early speed production. Ah, it's good having an Esky beside me. Little cap from the Ravenhelm on the Merc camp as well. Okay, production, we're sitting at 6 rigs, 6 harvesters each. Population 29 to 34. Doctrines, Eyes has gone down the middle route for 3. Raven taking the top, middle and left for the Havoc extra explosion and the infantry HP, I believe. Ravenhelm just boosted up to 2 extra rigs popping out, so going a little bit more on the rigs. Production might help later on. Get a little bit of info, show a little info with a bit of a bunker hit. Damaging everything that's walking on by. Getting a bit of rank from that as well, so actually probably going to start actually killing everything that walks on by without anything changing here. Lots of units for kill, for free for that one Dingard. Another one. Just a waypoint going past that bunker. Now it's going to start dealing with it from a bit more range, but I think it got its value on that exchange. So air pads, radars, factories, pillar pringlers, grenadiers all coming out nice and early. Where we at with tech? For the GDF, we do have a radar with the sniper pod, I think it is, the orange one. Harvesters 8, rigs 8. Coming up, gets a couple of grenadier kills for free. They didn't quite get in amongst to do anything or slow anything down. Another scout coming out to see what's happening down around the tempest fields and the bridges. I just wanted to reiterate that it is 3:30 in the morning, and this is for a bit of fun for us to be able to have something, so I can very much get behind that and understand. Ravenhelm just jumping up in population. Hasn't got the eco advantage, although rigs do harvester a little bit more. Has kept his money going up. No zeroing out. Let's see what kind of tech we got. We got the radar. Got any extra MCVs are out. Bastion's just about to finish on one of them. He's probably going to end up moving these 3 rigs very soon to let this field replen. See where he ends up deciding to go with that. Let's see how well he does these matchsticks. Got some pretty big hits. Still got a stream of infantry coming in for reinforcements. I think GDF is going to have to retreat from this particular fight. Regroup itself. Got the data core out. This field's running a little bit dry now. Might save these because I think he likes to upgrade these with intel eventually for the extra credits. Shield Maiden's coming out to try and deal with the matchsticks. Looks like the bars are a little bit buggy, but looks like he is upgrading a fair bit of stuff here. And T3 will be on the field very soon. Couple of grenadiers coming around the side. See if they jump in the bunker to take out the TPC. Looks like that will be the case. No, just do it from outside. Matchsticks. Still sitting on population 120 to 81 in Ravenhelm's advantage currently, but that doesn't mean that it's exact same units. We have Eyes has got comms officer and sniper. No bureau that I can see from Ravenhelm, so no operatives. Army is building up. Scrambler in the mix as well, which may not kill all the igniters, but it's definitely going to make him not far off having a one hit for after that. Spy drones leading the front charge. Found a little free patch of igniter kills. Not sure what they were doing. Heading up into main base. See if there's anything damaged, which is generally not a bad little play. Making Ravenhelm react to having to defend. Rigs will be harassed on the way through. Lots of Pringlers. Yeah, you've got the EMP onto the Pringlers, but they sort of want to keep on moving in close. We've got the Volts coming in that are probably going to do a lot of work against this T1 Scrambler army, but GDF's holding the line currently. And it's going to kill a lot of production and MCVs on this one. Well played to Mr. Eyes on this one, I reckon. Don't think there's going to be too much to rebuild in time to deny the double MCV kills. Try and hold in there on the high ground, but the army has swelled. Very good control. Just denied all the rig wheels. Just well done to Mr. Eyes. Taking game 1 on tropical logging, which I picked. Raven now will host and pick the next map. See if we can guess which map he's going to do. We'll just wait for some custom matches to come in. Just while they load that match, scoot over to the Lulu. Okay, the server's probably up now. Just double checking who's hosting in the chat. That's all good. Maybe I should just make him play off my ping. How funny would that be? Watching him just like try to deploy an MCV the whole game. Prime time content, I reckon.
That's mean.
Yeah, I like it.
Everyone would know how root feels.
Yeah, it'd be so good. Okay, game 2 coming up. It looks like the Raven has picked empty topes. Let's see how this one pans out. Din versus GDF. Good luck to both. Good luck, have fun in chats. Good job. Okay. Game 2 of possible 5. Left-hand side, Mr. Ravenhelm in the blue Dynasty, and Mr. Eyes sitting in the yellow GDF. Couple of colour changes. Happy days. Tasashi. You can play on the next one, mate. I missed a lot of people. I'm what they call hammered, so I was just seeing who was there. Enjoy the matches for now. Finish off this one and we'll move on to the next. Okay. Engineers, Din Scouts going for middle. They seem to be doing enough just doing Din Scouts over the Pringler these days. If you send enough to take the middle TPC, just hold the middle. Pringler does have the advantage of, if it does hold, going up to harass the northern ones, but, you know, it's expensive, and rigs will just give you more. But that's okay. Engineer is coming behind from the Dynasty, Mr. Raven, to cap the middle TPC. And as we know, first person to cap gets basically a refund for the cap and whatever they get out of it before it dies. And Dynasty do love their power, as everything costs so much power. Mr. Eyes moving along the top Tempest field, seeing if he can get a little bit of vision with the drone, try and draw up some changes onto defending the TPC, get a little bit of damage up on that one. He's going to send the Dingard back, but if it gets focused down, I think the drone will actually win that fight versus that much HP, so. And a little bottom scout might actually get up and take the fortification, giving a little vision for a little while, or it may just get squishy squashed by the old Mr. Rig. We'll see what the pathing does, and yeah, yep, timed it well. Mr. Squishy Squashy has got him, and the extra reinforcements, Pringler and a couple of Dingard also clearing out the harass on the TPC, but there is a little extra troop going up to keep on the damage. Raven congressing onto the middle, seeing what's the best target to send his pillager in, opting to fire. The fire and, well, I guess that's probably the way to go when you've got a right shield there. Good split. Nades aren't going to kill all the Din troops. Yeah, the Dingard are probably going to keep up and probably get these three before the bunker. At least one. That little stall. Opting to move away from that. Still some troops coming out. We got Eyes on, Mr. Eyes on 3 Harvesters, Ravenhelm on 6 Rigs. MCV moving up to the top left corner, not going into the middle as he's already got Rigs harvesting from there already. Getting into the bunker to presumably stop the AoE stun. Pushing that tacker back. Tacker back? Tack back. Tack. Attack back. Yep, that's the one. Pillager going around seeing if he can do some squishy squashy. Bunker getting a lot of work done. Maybe have to get him out now to get in range to continue the fight. There they come. Very good. What do we got? We're sitting on a radar that just popped up. The riot pod, I believe, is the red. Does have the expansion coming up top, so it's not no one base all-ins or holds. Havoc's are going to get some retreating and damage in on the Grenadier. Grenadiers. Might want to sneak another pillager over to finish those ones off. Lots of units coming over. Got Bureau coming from the Dynasty as well. Where's he hid that one? There it is. Lots more units. Lots more early pressure. McKenna's will top up the HP of the vehicles, and that was a 6-minute 35 game. Massive eco advantage as well as units on this fight. Great match. Well done. Eyes will host the next game with a score of 1 game each. 1 game each after 2 games. Imagine that. Can't believe the maths works. More matches coming up. I've got Imrod. Who did I say you're going to fight? I thought you were going to do W, but I can't see him on anymore. But if he's up,
W is not there.
no,
For 6 also, so he said.
that's all right. We'll see who's
And I
about
hear my
soon.
son crying, so I'm not sure. I'll check on them quickly.
That's all good. Game 3, 1 game each. Looks like Mr. Eyes has picked altitude. What was that, Mr. Tasashi? Yeah, if W is not on, just as people message me, I pair them up. We do a match. Okay. How's the colours? Okay, so Ravenhelm has gone the yellow dynasty on the right side of altitude, and the blue GDF of Mr. Eyes. Tied up at the moment. Be a decisive match to see who gets the little lead in this one. We'll see where this one goes. Raven going a lot more unit heavy on game 2. Maybe it's going to pay off again if he keeps the upkeep going on to the aggression. Didn't see too many maulers. I don't think we got the teeth to the data core on emptied hopes. Okay, Raven going for the back TPC first, and likely to escort everything down to the bottom for him. Mr. Eyes going up to take the bunker to see if there's any little sneaky ding guards running through. Sending his engineer to the top one first over the second, to the back TPC. Timing will have the bunker covered with another scout to make sure nothing's coming through for GDF's timing. Raven coming down, securing bunker. Going to go check if there's any cheese coming up from the top of the cliff where they can shoot the MCV. Sorry, the engineer. Need another shot. Every time I make a mistake, I have to have a shot, so I like that rule. Let's see where this guard, if he's ready, is probably in trouble. Yep. Might go in and just secure the back bunker to see if there's when the expansion comes. Rigs coming out. Still no plan on from Raven. What's the power? Guess he's got enough power for it. Just an oversight. There it goes. So that might prompt him to check the power, get the plan. Longer that goes, the way more you get behind not getting that extra eco and build and cheaper everything. Plan's busted. Good grenade hit. One on the first hit. Plan is still not on. Gonna use the drone's range. Tap away at the TPC. And a stream of infantry coming across. Raven has opted to take the radar to do an expansion down into the bottom right. Do have the radar up, no pod or upgrade incoming just yet. Lots of drones and lots of grenadiers. Nice crush from Raven. Drones are nice and split. It's probably going to focus to grenadiers. Oh, got another squishy squash. Shield riot medic, riot trooper coming in. Isn't needed to isolate the Pringler. Little beacon getting popped. Grenade turret. Ravenhelm is sitting on 5 rigs, so to 2 harvesters, so I mean, even though it's probably bleeding troops poking around with each other here, does have some more things happening in other spots. 2 harvesters is gonna need to be repopped up pretty soon. Losing this, although it won't be that good. He still can move some extra rigs up to the top north. Pringler's coming out, automatically stunned. No one's garrisoned in the bunker at the moment, so it's not going to kill any of the inside troops. I think Mr. Eyes is going to deny the expansion currently, with some extra troops coming in as well, selling off the last of these power plants. He's going to leave him in a bit of a tough spot, even though he is still up by one rig. He's going to start doing some preemptive defense. And as much as you feel like you're really behind, we are still only sitting on the one base, no expansion. There it is. What am I saying? We got the Merc camp, factories, and the refineries on the way. The Riot Medic is going to definitely come in and do some help. Ravenhelm focusing down the healing pod straight up. The flame towers are getting some burning on. Another one dropped. Oh, and then the HP of the production has started doing some healing now, but looking like the drones, yeah, going to pick off the two factories at 1 HP. The power, and Mr. Raven never had a plan go on. I must let him know that one. Looking like a GG to Mr. Eyes. Probably going to move up and take the games to 2-1 in favour of Eyes, with Ravenhelm to host and pick next match for Game 4. I said that wrong, so that's another shot. Thank you. Entering some questions in chat. Okay. Game 4. Score currently 2 games to Mr. Eyes, 1 to Ravenhelm. Ravenhelm's picked Bridges out. Going into Game 4. Eyes just needs one more win to secure this series. We'll see how that one goes. Okay. Colours. Blue. Mr. Raven down in the bottom left. And Mr. Eyes sitting up in the top right in yellow. We'll see how this one plays out. A lot of players think that GDF are quite good on this little choky point, but if you do lots of matchsticks, apparently it's meant to be really good. Just ask Mr. Goldman. Few people watching the live stream as we see who takes game number 4. Every time I make a verbal mistake, I have to have another shot. So that's happening quite often currently. More matches to come. This video may get posted up as the series, but for the people listening right now, I'm going to be trying to generate some best of fives for people that want to get away from the ranked bedlam at the moment to have some matches with similar skilled players. Tasashi's also wanting to get another ban from uh, self-banned from Discord chat, so definitely think we could accommodate a match for him. Just jokes. He's a man of his word if I give him that. If he bans himself, he bans himself. Alright, where are we at? We are sitting. TPC captures going okay for both sides. Do have a little scout coming around to see if there was a little bit of a lateness coming from the TPC. Field Scout deciding to retreat from that battle just to secure the bunker in case there was another one coming, I'm assuming. We have the plan on this time. Hallelujah. Goody good. Sounds like I can hear rain. Might get a little stun from the right shield onto the Pringler. No, no, didn't quite there. Rigs are flooding out. Look at this, we have 9 rigs to just then 4 harvesters. Definitely going a little bit more eco on this particular match. However, if we look at the population, still in favour of Dynasty as well, but the T2 units will definitely more than make up for that shortfall. Deciding to do the engage. Saw an angle with Mechanus coming out, so we've got a bureau that's popped out. Pillager, Pringler focusing on the bunker, getting some good hits. We have a Mauler. Hello, Mr. Mauler, our favourite player and unit of the century, at least this year. Has popped out. Definitely going to substitute. Having a little bit less numbers, getting a AoE damage. Idle rig. Idle rig. Oh, another shot. Shit. Uh, Sitting there just chilling. Maybe he doesn't need it. Yes, he does. It's not capped. Specialist, 2 mechanist, 1 operative. No specialist from Mr. Eyes. Drones and more drones. Some of the Mauler variety, some of the drone variety. Making Raven come back. Has spotted that there's an attack coming in. Slightly out of position. Sticks may be able to get some work done onto the drone units that can attack air, which he does do well. See, I cannot get my Havoc, whatever them things, the helicopters, to actually shoot. Mine come there, they sit there, and they die. Right? And, like, Raven, teach me. That was a pretty good hold, considering. We're still sitting on 10 rigs to 5 harvesters. Mr. Eyes heading around to see if there was any rigs up here to pick off for free. Hiding them a little bit more in the back. Not seeing him, so deciding just go for the TPC harass. Good note for the GDFs to check those corners where Dynasty have to hide their rigs to be able to do anything. Idle MCV. Still got a plan on. Let's build up a decent army, but it's going back again. May have spotted the Tempest artillery in the range and said, well, we'll try going up where the Tempest artillery isn't. Or will he give himself away too quickly? He's going to catch the GDF unawares on the bridge, might be able to get a tech snipe. In the meantime, Sentinels do love Tempest. They sit there and sizzle. I said that correct. Right, so it is known that he has crossed the bridge. Let's see if Eyes wants to bring that over quickly to... This could be a smart play if Raven's trying to catch the infantry moving rather than shooting. Always target the one at the front because it does have drop off. It could have been a big brain play, I think. Does get to pick off a few of the units for free. Mighty salvage van going down, trying to deploy the other rotating, spinning tops of salvage vans, but still not able to hold even with the heals. They're still on 13 rigs to 5 harvesters. So I mean, even though that battle didn't go as planned, it still doesn't mean that T3 won't be popping out. The extra MCVs, we have the doctrines going down. We haven't quite hit the numbers. Actually, just popped up. We're not going down the left side for extra money at all just yet. Just sitting on the top row. Sticks coming in, getting another good hit. Shield maidens are starting to come out now. Scrambler sitting in waiting. Not sure if the Scrambler is going to be able to pop off a ton of infantry until they start sort of blobbing up a bit. Oh, the MCV is going to actually get into play now. Sitting on the 2 plans. Idle rig. Don't want it to idle while you're not capped. There it goes. Going to move over to the right side. Might be time to start moving a couple from the home base. Even with the big one, if you move all 4, go mine somewhere else for a little bit, that whole field will all come back. Good for rotating in long games. The tempest fields. I think said before, I think it's Eyes is on 3 and Raven on 1 game. Raven trying to get back into this match. No, if he was on 3 it would be over, so it's 2-1. Maulers and the Maidens doing what they do best. $13 rigs to 7, so the harvesters have gone up a little bit since trying to do some expansions. Tempest artillery holding some edges. Just a reminder, this was Raven's map pick as well, so every time you wonder, oh, engineer left his box there. What is he going to do with it? Oh, it's gone already. Oh, there it is. Let's see if we can see what's in it. Tool for a tool, you know. Lucky I've got an S-key beside me. Ah, oh, yes, that's good. Doctrines have started going down to the left side now. And top row down to the left. We'll see if he converts over to the right side for the extended air, if it turns into a bit more of a siege battle. Lots of maulers. I mean, population, like you got 172 to Ravenhelm to 78. It's 3 specialists east, but you don't feel like you can even push with Dynasty versus some of the damage that some of these units just output. You'd say like double the population you'd want to get in there, right? But that army just gets murdered even with T3 vaults, salvage vans. There is a lot of vaults. He's going to try and do the play from before and catch the GDF out of position coming down the right side. This could be a very big play for a tech snipe. If he goes for it at the cost of a couple of rigs, sends up some just one unit, maybe just to kill the bridge to stop any retaliation. Now that's okay. He's just like, hey, I could move him, but if I just let it replay, they'll be back. Those rigs will be back into action pretty soon. Still okay on having 2 credits out of the 16k. Now here comes the tech. Can he get into the tech snipe, or will GDF get over in time with their... Oh, Jesus, that's quick. Oh, watch this one just play out. Fucking salvage vans, man. He tried to deploy that so many times. Still got the tech sitting up. Only got a couple of trebs to get through. A little bit of harass in other areas as well. It's a good move coming up through the bridge. Probably need to move a couple of these salvage vans up. Keep him in the fight. Has he done enough damage? 72, population at 29. Wonder if he'll get some turrets from his 3 MCVs down, or he's going to continue the vault attack using the distraction up at main base to get some damage down at the lower base. It is a hold, and from 100 population in front, it is now even, so make of that as what you will. Let's just see how much intel that came from that attack. Feeling like pressing the advantage of units at the moment. Gonna try and find some damage. The Trebs and the Maulers and the Maidens are on the move. 10 rigs versus 6 harvesters. Powering down barracks. These rigs have probably not done much for a while. Super weapon coming out from Ravenhelm. Who is loving money at the moment. Like, does have his 6 stock money income. Hasn't gone down the right side. Hasn't decided whether to stick with the dynamos or go down for air. GDF taking... Mr. Eyes taking away the attack force. Population has now gone towards GDF. Bridge is not dead, so could be a counter attack coming down. Deciding to push in. Has given it away with the bunker. What kind of defense can the Dynasty muster in time? Or the Condor not taking away one hit on each of the 1 HP. You know, 1 HP, it won't matter if it's half HP with a Condor, but could have killed a couple of T3 factories there. Tempest missile getting a little bit of work done. Has got... I'm going to take out the high ground attack on anyone, all the reinforcements coming. Good splits. Aims to finish off the last of the trebs. A little bit of back and forth. Look at this Tempest field, right? So letting it replen. Now you got a nice good starting field again. The mortar, oh god, I have a shot now. Maulers and the scramblers and shield maidens flooding out from every fight. I am not biased whatsoever. Ravenhelm down to 6 rigs. It's going to start really taking a big toll on trying to replen in time to stop the intel coming through. It is looking like Eyes is going to take the win of 3 games to 1. Their last match went to Raven 3 games to 2 in an ace match. Eyes has played extremely well. He's putting some chafing in the pants of Mr. Raven. Populations popped up. That is a win to Mr. Eyes. Congratulations for the win of the best of 5.